So this was Paris when I turned 30 years old. I was super excited because I'd never been to Paris, and that was my actual birthday the day we landed. And we found this really cool small hole-in-the-wall place that was had very good reviews, even though once you got there, there was only like 3 tables. But before we actually got seated, there was people in suits that were leaving the place. Like, it was a really special place. The food was really good. Le Petit Rose, for sure. Thumbs up. It was so good, and it was such a great experience for the first night in Paris. So then after that, we went back to the Airbnb, and the next morning we decided to go sightsee a little bit. So we got some breakfast. We got some crepes with Nutella and a little bit of banana, and we just kind of walked along. You can pretty much, Paris is flat. It's pretty flat, so you can walk miles upon miles. It's a very walkable city. And yeah, so we're here just walking around, and I didn't realize until now that I'm like making this video how many pictures we have of each other like together. It's so cute. Outside of this Notre Dame, there was a guy with his bicycle that was pretty interesting, so I took a picture of it. Unfortunately, this time around that we were in Paris, we didn't go into the Notre Dame because, as you'll see, there's a huge line. People had tickets months prior to this, so.
November 7th, 2015.
Best birthday ever.
In Paris. November 7th, 2015. Here at Notre Dame.
So as you could see, this was definitely 2015. It was pre-COVID and all this stuff, so that's why there's so many people. I don't know if Paris is like this again now in 2021, but when we went, there was full-blown tourist season. So as you could see, there was a line there to get in, so we didn't get in that time, and just took these cool pictures. Then we realized that we only had a couple of days in Paris for the weekend, so we decided to get this big bus Paris pass, so we can see the major sites. So we would like bus to the place we wanted to see and then walk. And then this is the actual place where the famous macaroons were. I wasn't a fan of them, but we actually got a box of them. They were all right. I'm not a really fan of macaroons, but we had to try them because we're in Paris. So then we got our picture at the Arc of Triumph, which is really special because when you see it in the TV, or Keeping Up with Kardashians, it's it's like, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's so huge. Like, once you're street level, it's like, I don't know what I imagined before going to Paris, but it was everything I imagined and more. And this is us. I kept this picture because I love Jeff's hair. How it got pushed back. And there's a little more pictures of here. And this is where people usually take their picture for the Eiffel Tower for Facebook. It was really packed, and we kind of squeezed our way in there, but get some pictures. This one was with the DSLR camera, so it's a lot crisper. So a lot of these pictures are a mixture of our phone, and like I said, when we took these pictures and we took these beginning trips, we weren't thinking of creating a YouTube channel or anything like that. So I'm kind of going backwards and want to share all our travels, and eventually it's going to get to where we actually have footage on GoPro and whatnot, but during this time I had lost one phone, which were most of my videos. I left it on top of my car when I went to go do laundry, and my phone fell off somewhere between home to the laundromat in Italy, so a lot of this trip was on there video wise. So, but these are the little clips I do have, which are very special to us, so I wanted to include them.
2015, my lovely's birthday. Birthday girl today.
I'll show you what's around. I wasn't ungrateful, I was just really happy, but I get shy when I get nervous, so.
Here, what's
and I don't know where I was going with twirling every single time. It was just like my thing, and I
like this.
Made me happy.
We'll come video 2.
Okay.
Take 2.
You don't realize how massive this structure is until you're underneath it. It's just incredible. There's actually a restaurant on the top of the Eiffel Tower, which we were thinking of having dinner there, but didn't want to look into it in such a rush time. The place where we had my birthday dinner, I was super happy about it. We had such a great time there. It was just so personalized. And even though it was a little chaotic and quirky, that's the stuff that I like. So I was super happy with that restaurant that we went to. So here around the perimeter, like around the Eiffel Tower, you'll find a lot of people like here, like they have the Ferraris out in town, like you can rent them. There's people walking around selling champagne bottles. So if you're thinking of going here, definitely get your stuff before you go to the park so you can enjoy it at the park and you don't have to pay the big price once you get to the park. We didn't know that, but we're not much of drinkers anyways. But here are the little pictures that Jeff captured, and at the time I was shy about them, but now it's very special to me because it captured my 30th birthday. So these are some of the buildings that we got to see rolling. So most of this was shot from the bus because we just wanted to like a brief overview of Paris and kind of where everything's at. At first, before we got here, we were like, you know, we're gonna get a train. We're gonna go on the metro for most places, but the metro's a little complicated and it can be very chaotic, which I don't have footage of it, but it can be very chaotic. So we opted for this method, this trip, for the big bus, and it was like the best thing ever because we got to, you know, walk where we wanted to walk and then hop back on the bus, and voila. Then we got dinner at this really cool place, La Jacobine. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but this was like definitely so good. We had like a great Jeff had onion soup on there, and I had some dishes that I can't even pronounce, but I had pictures on my other phone. But the food was 10 out of 10, super good, great evening. And this was the stuff that we saw on our way back to our Airbnb, which I thought were super cute. And I don't know, I just love capturing things that catch my eye, and a lot of things catch my eye, but these are the little pictures I took. And another thing that I noticed was that people are so clean in Europe, like as far as like the recycling and all that stuff. It's something to be admired. Like, you know, they go crazy, drink whatever on the street, it's allowed, but when it comes down to keeping their city clean, they make sure it's all piled up next to like the recycling container. So yeah, this was our trip to Paris, and it will forever be engraved in my heart because it was the first time we were there and it was my 30th birthday. So thank you so much for watching if you are still watching. We appreciate you for sticking by. I know it's just pictures right now, but you know, might as well share our adventure, even if it's through pictures, and bring them alive with a little bit of commentary and whatnot. You actually could go on top of this Arc of Triumph. We didn't try to go up there, but I now looking at this, it reminds me of Keeping Up with Kardashians, like when she was engaged, and now it's so sad that she's getting divorced from Kanye. I know, trash TV, I'm for it. So yeah, this was our trip. Thank you so much for watching, and if you found this entertaining, wholesome, I don't know, give us a like and consider subscribing. Thank you so much.